Good evening, instructor. My name is Antonio Ayala, and this is my digital leadership portfolio. Hope you enjoy. The podcast that I'm going to be talking about is Gordon P. Firemarks. So basically, what he does is he has this podcast where he talks about different legal issues or different things that he notices. And I'm going to talk about three different things that I noticed that he talked about in his archive of September 2016. Hope you enjoy. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the paid social media endorsements. So one thing they were talking about is how Canada was starting to crack down on paid social media endorsements. People just talking about how they were using different items and using certain products and basically endorsing somebody's brand by and getting paid for it without them giving any kind of disclosure or without them saying, "Oh, hey, I'm supporting this or I'm representing this company." So now they're trying to make it so that you have to have some kind of disclosure somewhere on your post to disclose what you're doing. So me personally, I would make sure that I would stay away from websites like Twitter because it only has 140 characters. So there's only so much you can put. So by using social media like Tumblr or Facebook or Instagram or even Snapchat where you can talk about it for 10 seconds and then write a caption saying the disclosure that this is a product that you're endorsing that can do better for you than just having it on Twitter and having to use up all your characters and not getting the clear message out to the consumers. The second thing that I grabbed from him was when he was talking about how it's getting harder to register copyrights. So one thing that I really notice about copyrights is that you really have to show your originality, because if you can't, then it's not going to be a copyright. That's like a person wanted to copyright a tweet. It's hard for you to say that you were the first person to write that tweet. So we can't really determine originality on that. And even the person who took the selfie of the monkey in his blog where he showed his resources, it's hard to really tell if you were the first person to take a picture of that monkey. It's not easy. So me going forward with my company, I would definitely make sure that I distinguish my originality from everybody else and make sure that people can truly understand what makes me different than everybody else, so that I can go ahead and make sure that my stuff is getting published as a copyright. The last topic I want to hit on, and it actually is somewhat in reference to the first one, is talking about how people get paid to do certain services or to give certain reviews. I definitely don't believe in that. It was talking about specifically how Warner Brothers, they didn't disclose that they paid people to post gameplay videos. I don't think that that's authentic, and I don't think that that's the way to go. So me working with my company, when when I ask for reviews, I'm gonna ask for people to be authentic. I'm gonna ask people to be genuine. If they don't like the place, then they don't like the place, and they can feel free to put that. But with the hard work that I'm going to be putting in, I don't assume for them to give bad reviews. So I'll definitely make sure that I push for the good reviews and not the bad reviews, to make sure that I'm getting into the right direction and not paying people, because then if they find out, that's not going to work well in my favor going forward. And that will actually wrap it up for the day. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me. I really enjoyed this assignment, taking the time to listen to the things that Gordon Firemark had to say. Thank you. Have a good night.